Which deck? Let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. I'm gonna use this. Monster on the field becomes attack and defense. You gotta be kidding me! Look at this defense right now. 49. Woohoo! 4,900 defense and attack all around. And I can just do it again if I really want to. And I can put him face down if I really want to. How's it going, guys? aRenG Life here, and today I'm bringing you highlights from my previous stream of me showing off this Subterror deck. Now, the thing is, I have my Subterror deck. I literally just put this deck together on stream, kind of all at once, and the deck is actually pretty strong, even despite the fact that it has no skill. If you do want to run it with the skill, I do recommend Lumis and Umbra's skill, Mask of the Tributed, or something along those lines, which basically lets you use your Subterror Nemesis Warrior to his fullest effect, where you can summon this guy, get a free level 4 monster, and then bam, tribute them away to get a free Subterror Behemoth Umastryx, which is pretty nice. Now, for my deck, I built it without that skill in mind because I don't have that skill, but you can definitely run it. I even considered running Beatdown because of the way the deck works, since you're going to have a bunch of big beaters on the board. Umastryx is here. I managed to get 3 copies of it, and I'm pretty hyped. So Umastryx is here, and this card is basically a flip effect monster. When you flip it, it lets you banish one of your opponent's monsters, and that's pretty nice. And that's pretty cool right there. We got 2 copies of Mahjong Munya Maidens. I'm actually considering running these at 3. I don't know, but they're pretty good. I really like them because you could just flip them, put them back face down. That's what's important in this deck. You want to run these small monsters that are able to put themselves face down again. That's what makes this deck awesome. So there's that. You got 2 copies of Subterra Behemoth Stygia Kraken. Stygia Kraken over here is pretty much a flip and lets you destroy set cards based on the number of big behemoth monsters you got. And if you have already one face up on the field, then this thing is going to be 2, and then you can destroy 2 set cards, which is pretty nice. So this card is pretty nice. I don't really pull it off too much because not many people set cards. I actually went up against like Red Eyes and stuff, and I just completely demolished with this skillless deck. So if you have it with the skill, imagine the power it might have. So there's that. 2 copies of Subterra Behemoth Stalagmo. I actually really like this guy as just a beater because he's cool. He's a big beady boy, and he's also kind of like a graceful charity because it lets you discard a Subterra and then draw 2 cards. So that is not bad at all. So in the end, you basically get to add you +1 for the most part, which is pretty nice. And he's also a 2800 beater. 3 copies of Golem Sentry. Golem Sentry is a pretty decent card. I was actually kind of abusing this guy to get over like Red Eyes and stuff because you can flip this guy when he's flip summoned. You're able to pretty much bounce a monster your opponent controls back into their hand, or for a monster that was summoned to the extra deck, bounces them right back to the extra deck. So that's pretty nice as well. Golem Sentry is pretty cool because I like flipping this guy and letting him bait out any Red Eyes effect if I already have these guys on the board. So I like using his effect, bouncing Red Eyes, making them negate. Then I can go for like Umastryx and stuff like that, and that's the main reason I use him for. He's pretty good. Also, he is a level 4, so he does work with Nemesis Warrior in case they do survive somehow. So that's pretty cool too. We also got, like I said, 3 copies of Nemesis Warrior. He can pretty much tribute himself and another monster to summon a monster with equal or less levels from the deck. So I would let you summon this guy or this guy, and that's pretty cool right there. 3 copies of Subterra Final Battle. This card is amazing. It's probably true what everybody was saying. This is the most broken card in Duel Links to date. It is an amazing card. It has like 4 effects or 5 effects, and they do a lot of crazy things. One of them is basically you get to put your Subterra monster face down. One of them you get to put it face up to get their flip effect. One of them is amazing, which I use a lot actually. It's effect number 3, which is you make their attack and defense equal. So you make your boys like 4,900 or 4,700. It is insane. You can even use it in the damage step, which makes your monsters unkillable by battle, which makes it to where your opponent's kind of is forced to pop your monsters, which is pretty awesome. It only works with Subterrors though, so you can't really try using it on any of these other cards. It doesn't work that way, so that's unfortunate. But yeah, so Subterra cards getting a huge boost. That's pretty nice. And then the last one is this turn the effects of your Subterrors cannot be negated, which is also pretty good. But I don't really have a need to use it. Another card I was actually thinking about replacing at least one is Burst Rebirth. This card can be really useful in a pinch. Basically, you have one of these big boys in the grave. Your opponent's about to swing for game. You have over 2,000 life points. Activate this card. Bring back one of these guys for 2,000. You set them in defense. Usually, you'd probably want to go for like Umastryx because he's got 2,700 defense. And if he's attacked on the flip, he's gonna banish your opponent's monster, and that sucks to be them. So yeah, this card can be pretty decent, but it is definitely scary because you might kind of dank out. But whatever, that's pretty much the whole deck. It's a lot of fun. I literally ran it with no skill. But whatever, that's pretty much that. Without further ado, leave them likes, guys. It helps out the channel. Thank you very much for hitting the bell as well, because if you're not hitting the bell, you might as well not even be subscribed. But whatever, that's pretty much that. Without further ado, let's go ahead and just jump right into them highlights. So I'm going first. That's actually beneficial in this deck. Likes going first. So, oh wow, this hand is actually not bad. Because I can go for these little ladies. Look what I learned how to do. Effect. We can go ahead and get our big boy out here in defense position because reasons. Put him face down. I'll set 1 and 2. And then I'm good. I'm fine. Also, I have to make sure. One thing I do have to learn about Final Battle is, does it make my attack and defense both the same? Like, would it make his defense like 5 million as well? Red Eyes. All right, not bad. I'm actually gonna get to test it out against the current like overused deck, so not bad. I can probably get his flip stuff right now. I don't have a Subterror monster to start though. I have no monsters in hand. So you're already using this. Not bad. Using this here. Not bad. Actually feeling kind of confident if I can make this work. But I have to test it real quick. So I'm gonna have to test the thing right now. What did you send to the grave? You sent away Phoenix Gear Freeze, meaning you're running Phoenix Gear Freeze. So you probably have a Gemini build, which is wow. Whoa, you're clogging up your back row a lot, dude. I mean, that's fine, but I mean, you must have some crazy back row. All right, so battling, who are you gonna hit? My big boy or my little girl? All right, attacking that guy. That's fine. Damage step. Let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. I'm gonna use this. Monster on the field becomes attack and defense. You gotta be kidding me! Look at his defense right now. 49. Woohoo! 4,900 defense and attack all around. And I can just do it again if I really want to. And I can put him face down if I really want to. Ooh. Strong. I end my turn. It's our turn. That is power right there, dude. Alright, so one thing I can do is I can flip the maidens, and I guess I'll try them out. See if you got any activations. I activate my monsters. Okay, you might have a Canadia or something. Yeah, you might have a Canadia, you might have an Econ, something along those lines. If so, that is fine. So nothing. But I guess in this situation I'll get rid of it, because I just don't want to take too much damage. Then I'll go ahead and activate your effect. Put him back face down and see if you have anything. Actually, imagine how great this deck is against Canadia. They put you face down and you're like, okay, thanks, man. Giving me my effect. Oh man, why is this card so OP? It's really busted, dude. It's a little bit too busted for dueling. It's a little bit too strong for dueling. But let's go ahead and get this guy in attack position. I'm gonna battle. I'm gonna bait out a back row right now. Go! I'm gonna definitely bait out a back row by activating Final Battle. Not even in damage step. I'm gonna use it before the damage step because I'm trying to bait out your stuff. So get this guy to 49, dude. Look how huge he is. All right, he's a big boy. Battle step. All right, get me to damage step. Get me to damage step. Oh, I can't use both. Oh my goodness. I was about to say if I can actually use both, that'd be busted. Which I technically can, but I have to use it in battle step. It didn't let me use it in damage step. That's weird. Here's my face down. Wait, can I only use one of these effects? Oh, wait, after that, that's how it works. Spike Shield would end lives. Ooh, imagine Spike Shield. Imagine Spike Shield, dude. You're basically doubling their stats. And then Spike Shield on top of it, doubling them again. Oh, man. I really want Subterror Spike Shield to be a thing. Actually, I might have said that on my video when I mentioned I mentioned Subterrors, but I don't remember. I don't know if that made it into the video, but yeah, because I cut out some stuff. But yeah, Spike Shield would be busted. Alright, so far so good. this guy's pretty big, and you can't run him over. Like, that's pretty much all Red Eyes does. It can only run you over. And this deck is like, it's like, nah man, you ain't touching me. You ain't touching me this turn, or any turn. But yeah, it's not a hard or nor soft one per turn. Yeah, right? I also, oh yeah, there's also another thing I wanted to test out for like a meme video. I don't know if I want to reveal it yet though. I don't know if I want to reveal it yet though. That would be kind of a problematic. But yeah, one thing I do want to do right now. The thing is, you have your back row clogged completely. So, I can actually use my Effecto. So, Sentry can do a thing. Go ahead and bounce this thing back to the actor deck. Do not negate because you have no equips. So, yeah, let's get him back in there. Let's get him back in there. Let's go ahead and put ourselves face down. But first, I'll flip him. Why not? Let's go ahead and get it in discard and draw. Or draw and discard. Let's see if we can finally draw a Subterra card. I did draw a Subterra card, so I'm going to get rid of this. Now I can use this guy's effect. Man, this is going to be crazy. This deck is going to be crazy. Alright. Flip. Effect. I think he has to discard first. I'm not sure. So, discard. Yeah, he has to discard, then draw 2. So, that is pretty crazy. Alright, so now I can go ahead and put them face down because I don't want them face up and attack. I just don't. Also, as long as they're face down, Econ won't work on them. So think about like the cards that like meta normally uses. Ooh, that's pretty crazy, dude. And also these cards are just really crazy. So we can battle. And I know I can activate both of them. I really know I can activate both of them. I just haven't done it. I'll wait. In case it's like a wall of D or something, I'll put my boy in defense. But yeah, hey, I called it. All right, I see that wall of D, and I'm gonna go ahead and raise you with this card. Change one monster to face down defense. I'm gonna go ahead and just protect my boy. Even though I don't really have any fear of attacking into your Red Eyes and taking a little bit of damage, you're gonna chain that one so you can revive another boy. That's cool. Also, the fact that Red Eyes Archfiend can only blow up monsters that are face up. That is also pretty crazy. So you can go ahead and revive your Phoenix Gearfree. That's cool. Like, as soon as I saw your deck, I was like, oh my god, you're gonna have like all the equips. Let's do this. And so far I've seen 0 equips. I special summon a monster. Defense. Hey, we good. And I can use this to put him back in attack. No, I can. Ooh. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Can I? I can. No effect for you, right? That's gotta be a once per turn. All right. That is pretty. But I can't attack. Oh, I thought he was gonna be able to attack again. That would have been crazy. All right, I'll end. That's fine. Dude, this deck is crazy. Oh my goodness. It's taking everything you have just to survive. So far, so good. I mean, this deck, you saw how it worked its way around Wall of D. I mean, eventually Red Eyes can probably do a thing where you can revive more things and whatever. You could probably get an equip sometime soon if you have warriors in the grave, but you can't run me over because I have full on, like, I have insurance against offense. I mean, you can attack these things if you really want to. That'd be fine. But this guy got his effect. That's cool. What's his effect, by the way? With the spell card, I have no spells in my deck. Red Eyes. Alright, cool. Revive. I mean, you can kill my other two. And eventually, I'm going to draw cards. Let's do and this. I can do more things. I special really summon crazy. A monster. There's only beat down. Wow, 37. That's pretty large. That's a pretty large and in charge Red Eyes. And it could become, what, 200 points stronger? So, watch 39. And learn. Implying you have a warrior, which you do. Alright, cool. So, there's the warrior that I have to be careful with. Alright, so not bad. Damage step, no. Good. And you attack my maidens. We'll see. They actually do get their effect. That's why I kind of wanted to run them at 3. Because they actually get their effect. But the sentry does bounce them back. That's pretty cool. Maiden effect! Ooh, we got our boy. So that's pretty nice. I think I'm going to go ahead and pick up, or discard, probably you. Because if he's in the grave and I get an effect, a flip or whatever, I can actually, like, recover him. That's pretty nice. But yeah. Not in duel rooms now, or just for them? What do you mean, Dad Fat? Nice username, by the way. Alright, but yeah, let's see. We got our boy right now. We got this bad boy over here, Stalagmo. I can probably just run over your Red Eyes. Maybe. It depends on what you got for me. I can also put him face down. Ooh. I might just have a thing I can do right now. Effect.
I activate my monsters
Effect.
I activate
Get my boy out here. Umastryx, dude. Look at this. I'm actually learning how this deck is working. I can put you in face down defense. I can also flip you to waste his effect, but I don't really want to do that. I can use this to waste his effect.
I'm setting a monster.
Alright, now I do want to flip this guy. I want to battle. I want to attack this Red Eyes.
Time to wipe out the rest of your life points.
Declared battle. I want to activate this because remember we do want to make you waste your back row. So activate this or back row, whatever effects you have for me. Also, I want to see if I can actually use both of them. I can. Battle step. Why can't I damage step though? I really want to damage step. No. Yeah, I wanted to. I wanted to use them both. But I knew there's a chance that he could have had something, so I was scared of it. But not bad at all. Oh my goodness, this deck is actually pretty crazy. Woo! Yeah, I don't think this deck can beat Ancient Gears. Or at least, this deck is not made to fight Ancient Gears. Oh, there you go. And that lets you summon him and attack. Alright, not bad. I honestly thought he was just going to tribute with this guy. But that's fine too. So yeah, so now that you got that guy out here, you can attack them both, kill them. Do you have a normal summon at any point? Alright. Kill one, kill two. They don't get their effects regardless. They have to be flip summoned. So, not bad. Oh my goodness. Where are my cards? Dude, I need the trap, but now it's probably a little bit too late. It's a little bit too late. You can only become 3,000. I'll set it for the memes though. Nah, you got me, dude. You got me. I can't do anything right now.
I summon a monster.
Yeah, you pretty much got me. I can't stop you right now. Both decks have slow startup, but Reactor just stops Subterra's game plan. Yeah, pretty much. I think Reactor just stops this deck completely. I know there's a way you can stop them though, but you kind of have to overwhelm them. Don't know how. I don't know. Can Subterra special summon on your opponent's turn though?
You will.
Ooh, if they can, then that might be pretty busted. Think about it. If Subterrors can actually, like, if I could have just activated my thing, flip my guy face down, summon from the hand, that would be pretty crazy. That would be pretty crazy. But yeah, all right. So let's see what we got right now. Ooh. All right, this hand works. Oh, actually, this hand works. Yeah, it works. All right, so not bad at all. But you are going. I'm going second. Crap. All right, but at least they get a draw, which is not bad. All right, Neo's Fusion. We get to test it against Neo's Fusion. That's pretty cool. That's actually pretty hype. All right. Another deck that kind of just wants to only beat down.
Here I go.
Oh, and you're running it with mass heroes. I'm assuming mass heroes. Because you don't run these guys without running Anki. All right. So not bad at all. There's one big boy out here. Setting up some defense. Getting a draw. Oh, baby! Oh, my goodness. Alright, so let's get our boys out here. Let's invite the boys out here to play. Alright, let's get the big one out here first. The big brother. And then let's get the medium brother. Alright, so now they're out here. And that's pretty nice. Everybody's gonna go. And literally, I can stop Neos. If he flips Umastryx, Neos gets banished. And that's hilarious. Alright, so I'm feeling pretty good. I'm gonna end. I got kind of like the nuts right now. I have like a really good hand.
I draw.
What decks do you plan on playtesting? If you are, made it into the stream late. I'm playtesting Subterrors. What else do I want to test? I don't remember what else was high ranking. But yeah, this trap is pretty low. So, setting some back row, that's fine. About to end his turn? You gotta be kidding me, dude. You're not gonna let me do my thing? I'm gonna force it then. Alright, so change one set monster to face up attack or defense. I'm gonna go ahead and say this guy, defense position. Flip effect, banish. Woo! Look at that, Neos. You can't protect. You can't protect. And now I'll activate this one. Oh my goodness. I mean, I can activate whatever I want, but I'll use this one. Put him back face down, so I'll have another activation on my turn. Oh my goodness, that's actually pretty crazy. Alright, so now I have the flip effect. Let's go ahead and banish this guy, otherwise I would not be able to hit him. A mask change! Oh, that's fine, dude.
Mask change!
Mask change! Alright, cool. The thing is, you use the mass change on your field, which you were probably going to be using as a kind of defensive card. Now you have to use it offensively. I can put this guy in defensive if I want to. You also have to face my Stalagmo over here, who can basically do things like this. He can give me some more draw power, which is pretty nice. I can also use this guy if I really want to. And he can also do things to you, which you probably don't like that one. Put him right back in there, so I don't know. I think mass heroes have dropped down a tier with this deck. I could just leave them in attack position. I think leaving them in attack isn't even bad because of my 2 back row cards. So let's go ahead and battle with this card. See what it is.
This will do.
This will do. Alright. That's my attack. Alright, battle, and I want to see if I can actually But can I damage step though? I can damage step. Oof. Okay, that's pretty good. Damage step again? I'm gonna finally get to test it out. Alright, let's do this. Oh no, you can't target the same one. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Oh my goodness. Alright. That was pretty crazy.
You've proven once again.
Proven once again while these guys are cheating. Alright, but pretty good.